was just watching a video. Let me just put a snippet.
The very first thing that makes you know that something is wrong in this marriage is when a woman will not let go. Men would always be the problem causes in marriage.
Men will always be the
They
problem
will
causes
always be the problem causes in marriage.
in marriage.
Yes.
Wow.
But women must learn to let go.
Okay. So the
So the problem in marriage is not the one that caused it,
okay.
but the one that is not letting go. Then now we have a problem.
Is he gaslighting us? He said the problem isn't the one who's causing the problem, but it is the one that is not letting go of the problem. Yeah, I understand this. I've been through this far too long in the church, far too long with my ex-husband, the most religious and holy man you'll ever meet. But this nonsense needs to fucking stop. Now, at first, I thought this man was talking sense when he was like, the wife have to let go. I was like, okay. You know, let go, walk away, you know. My man is saying, the husband's going to cause the wife problem. But don't worry, whenever he causes you problem, let it go. Let it go. Well, let me tell you something. I did that for almost 10 years. Let me tell you what it made me. Let me tell you what it did to me. Okay? I let go for almost 10 years. I met this 32-year-old. Let's call it, say 32, but I believe he was in his 40s. When I was 24. He got me in the church, and that's the worst place they can get you. That is the worst place that they can get you, is in the church. And for 10 years, that man took advantage of me. From 24 to 34. Because what they teach you is this nonsense, right? That a man will bring you problems, but you must let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let me tell you what it did to me. He came to me in October 2023, said he wanted to go and live his life, but he still wanted his marital home. Yeah, he wanted to come and go. I said, that's not what I want. You was doing it anyways in a marriage, but it's not what I want. I'm not going to have an open marriage with you. Yeah, first of all, you don't have money. You're not Jay-Z. You don't have it like that. Yeah, that's one. You don't have it like that. Two, you don't have the intelligence and the understanding to have multiple women. You get frustrated for the most littlest thing. Yeah, so enough man, them want multiple women, and they don't have multiple money, and they don't have multiple intelligence. Let's just leave that there, okay? But let me tell you what it did to me. He said he wanted separation, cool. Yeah, we came up with a date where he will move out. By that date, I was already dating and being intimate because you took away almost 10 years of my life, yeah? Tell me why, up to date, this man is behaving mad because me and him ain't together. Because you know what they are? They are raised demons. This is what it is, demonic. It's satanic to tell God's daughters that men, your husband's going to be a problem. Tell me where in the Bible. And I was that girl on the pulpit speaking in tongues. I was her. Yeah, in my Bible, I was her. Okay, tell me where in the Bible where it encourages us as women to stay in a situation where our husbands are causing us problems. Show me. I'm waiting. Show me. That same Bible that we are quoting and scripting says, if you and other person don't get along, what, go your fucking separate ways. No. That same Bible tell you the standards of why to have a divorce. But you go and preach. Your husband will bring you problems. But don't worry, just let go. But guess what? This is my theory. Madam, if he wants to give you problem and you want to stay, make sure you return the gesture. Yes, make sure you return the gesture. He want to give you problem, give him trouble. He want to start a fire, burn down the whole forest. No? Because you know what? A lot of the things that they dish out, a lot of the things that they do to you, let me promise you something. They cannot take it for themselves. They cannot take it for themselves. Yeah? They go fuck out on you and you go fuck out on them and see how they react. Watch them. Just watch them. And then they're going to guilt trip you. Bitch, haven't you been doing this? So why can't I? We need to start questioning and thinking about what they are teaching us, because they're no longer teaching Bible. They're teaching their own nonsense. Man, this pastor opened his mouth and said, your husband is going to be the problem. But all you got to do, baby, is let go. And tell me what let go is going to do for you. It's going to wither you. It's going to take your energy. It's going to take your self-respect. It's going to take your confidence. It's going to even take your holy life. If you're walking with God, let me tell you, you will no longer be walking with God. You will be walking in mental illness. You'll be walking in stress and depression and anxiety and panic attacks. That's what you'll be walking. You will no longer be walking. And how could you? How could you walk with God when the one who's supposed to be watering you, the one who's supposed to be lifting you up, loving you, taking care of you, nurturing you, right, is the one that is killing you? And then while he's killing you, you're trying to love a poison. You are trying to love a poison that is killing you. You're trying to love a knife that is stabbing you. You're trying to love a... That's what you're trying to do. That is what you're trying to do. And I'm not speaking just to speak. Stay in it. Just take notes. Take notes. Have we not seen women over marriage lose their whole entire over marriage, over man? We need to stop this. We need to stop this. I'm going to teach you what no one taught me, where I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way. I had to go through numerous abusive experiences with men to know my worth, to step back. You know what got me out my marriage? I became suicidal again. And you have to give yourself a standard to walking away. And our standard to walking away is too fucking high. It's too high. We need to lower our standards when it comes to walking the fuck away. Walk away for the littlest, minute bullshit that affect your mental health, that affect your life, that affect your heart, your soul, your environment, your mind. Walk away. I was thinking, 24, I'm studying. I'm living my best life. I have the support of my family, my friends, and my loved ones. And one one sitting come in my life and took me down a hellhole for almost 10 years. Because I kept letting go. 10 years is a long time to keep letting go. 10 years is a long time for keep forgiving and forgetting. But you know what I started doing? I started recording and taking everything and listen, love is love and hate is hate. And we need to understand and differentiate between the two. Because we're trying to love people who hate themselves. And if they hate themselves, they cannot love you. They cannot. So if you want to keep letting go, try it. Let me know how it goes. But for you who don't have time, worse, they don't have no money, they don't have no sense, I beg, as soon as you see the bullshit, as soon as you realize it's affecting you, walk the fuck away. when you see them lying, cheating, deceiving, neglecting, taking advantage, pushing your feelings aside, not listening to you, walk away. Walk away with your life, walk away with your health, and walk away with your fucking confidence and dignity unless you be healing. You'll be on another healing journey, okay? And it will change you. Trust me, it will fucking change you. From the video before, he said that's why the older woman should teach the younger woman. They should teach us to shut up and take it. They should teach us to do what our so-called leader that is leading us into the pit of hell. Do what they're saying. Listen to these demons that put on suits and hold Bible. Listen to these demons that is having sex with the congregation and going back home and coming on the stage, preaching and singing and worshiping, and don't have sense for yourself. Go and live the burden of your mothers and your great-grandmothers and your great-great-grandmothers, like they didn't suffer enough. And I honestly believe this is why a lot of marriages are failing, especially Christian marriages, especially religious marriages. I honestly believe this is why a lot of people have turned away from the church and have turned away from these so-called leaders, because they're leading us with lies and they're leading us to hell. And here's the thing, my video is going to upset people. And a lot of people's not going to be able to look past who's speaking. And that's fucking fine, because this is for the religious Christian community. And also, I wouldn't even say it's for them. It's for me, it's for the vulnerable young woman, evil elderly woman who's being lied to. Do you think that our Father, that God Almighty, the God that you serve, because we must serve different gods, put you on this earth to suffer beneath a man that don't even know how to lead himself, don't even know how to keep his thing in his drawers? That's who the Almighty sent you to suffer under. If you are a true woman of God and God speaks to you, I don't believe he'll encourage you to stay with someone who's sleeping around, stay with someone who's betraying you, disloyal, lying, and taking advantage of you, personally. But if you feel that's what you need, if you need a punisher on this earth, do your thing. But if you are like this new generation of young ladies, which I am absolutely loving, because I have hope then for my kids and my daughters that they will not suffer like I suffer, like my mother suffered, like my grandmother suffered. And you will start using that brain that the Creator put inside your head, and you will start thinking for yourself. You will start thinking, oh, so when I was living a single life, I had peace. I had a good mental health. I didn't have someone stressing me daily, weekly. I didn't have someone taking advantage of me and abusing me. And now I've got into this religious community that is telling me that my husband's going to bring me trouble, but I just got to let that shit go. Sir, if you were bringing bullshit to your job, yeah, you were the problem in your job, tell me what they're going to do to you, sir. They're going to let you go, no? They're going to let you go, right? Any other areas in life, go into a restaurant and do your bullshit. Even to the lowest that you guys see as a club, go into a club, do your bullshit. They will kick your ass out. But you need to come in the Most High daughter's life. Carry on like you're mad, like you don't have sense, but yet you're a leader. You're a preacher. You're leading God's sheep. You're the shepherd, no? And you're doing your madness, but we must let it go. No. These young ladies nowadays, that is defying the odds, that is coming out of this mad mindset of I'm gonna stay with this man regardless of what he done to me. What the other one said the other day, she was ironing her husband clothes to go and see his side chick, and she's not his preference, and he talked down to her and this and that. Now he's old and wrinkled up, and he's been a good boy now. He's been a good boy now. We really need to consider what our daughters, our granddaughters, and those coming after us is learning. We really need to encourage them to love themselves enough. We really need to tell them to increase your love for yourself and decrease your tolerance of bullshit, because we have been taught to take and 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 take until, like me, you probably become suicidal. That's what made me walk away. Once I had the thought to kill myself, I said, no, not a motherfucking chance would I off my life because of this thing. My eyes opened. The fog of nonsense from my eye was removed. A lot of us, we have such a high standard of why we would leave. Or if he does this, if he bring baby, if he did. No, I will leave for the littlest disrespect, the littlest inconvenience, because I know in my big old age what it is to have a peaceful mind. And I learned that after my divorce, how to have peace. And no man is running my mind mad. We've been taught man. No, you, blood clot, you put yourself first. Put yourself above a man. Put you first. Protect your womb, not pitting for everybody. No breed for everybody. No bring everybody lineage. And then we have to, I'm trying to be respectful. I promise y'all I'm being respectful. This is me gentle parenting. I promise y'all I'm gentle parenting right now. I'm gentle parenting right now. Then we have another man next to him. Another sinting next to him. I agree. Now we have man now, one man accountable to them bullshit. You have another man that listen and agree. All laugh because he know what you're saying is stupidness, but because you're a pastor, nobody now gonna tell you, well, I'm not religious anymore. No, I'm not. And I will not respect anybody when I respect woman. We bring life. We bring life and take care of Pitney and take care of us and take care of this and take care of that. But you go respect your boss though. But you go respect the what though. But you won't respect the one you lay down with and have children with. The one that is taking most of your burdens. That is running around the house making sure you have food in your belly. Clothes, fresh clothes, iron clothes. I take care of your Pitney.